Hey guys, what's going on? This is Code Ice Protocol, this Riz, and today I'm going to do a video about Battlefield 3 versus real life. How does it compare? So, how realistic is Battlefield 3 compared to real life? And I'm just going to go over the realistic and unrealistic for Battlefield 3 compared to real life. You know, I was just sitting here today and thinking of ideas for a video, and you know, this kind of popped into my head because I play Airsoft. Now, I know most of you are going to be saying, well, Airsoft is not real life. In Battlefield 3, you're in actual combat, with real bullets. But, you know, Airsoft is the closest thing to real life war, you know, real life battle, other than actual real life battle without bullets, you know. It's the closest thing to it. The guns fire very similar. The guns feel and look exactly the same. I mean, I have like an AK-74U, and I have an MP5K, and I have a SCAR, and all these weapons, and they're exactly the same, 1:1 scale. They're exactly the same as the real life counterparts, but the only thing about them is that they fire little 6mm BBs instead of bullets. And I'm also going to be showing you guys some Battlefield 3 gameplay, and I'm going to be showing you guys some real life footage from my Airsoft channel. So okay, how does real life compare to Battlefield 3, or how does Battlefield 3 compare to real life? Now let's start with the realistic. I have two for realistic and two for unrealistic, so I'm gonna keep this a little bit short. All right, the realistic part is the first one is the tactics. You know, the flanking, defending a position, attacking. It's all very realistic to real life. I found out that when I played Airsoft, I used a lot of the tactics that I actually learned from Battlefield 3. So all the things that I learned from Battlefield 3, I actually used in real life. It was really cool, and I felt like I was a boss, so it was pretty cool. Now you're not going to see that in this footage because this is outdoors. This is more like this is actually the first time I played outdoors, but I used more of the tactics indoors, you know, when I played in close quarters combat. Anyways, let's go to the second one of realistic, the shooting, how quickly you can react to the enemy. So yeah, the shooting is pretty realistic. When I play the games, you know, I'm like, man, you can never get triple feeds, or you can never turn around and get that guy really fast and turn around and get that guy really fast, you know. Like if you see 3 enemies in front of you, you can't just go and then turn to the right and then go and turn to the right and kill like all 3 of them in 1 second. You know, I didn't think you can do this at all, but you can. You actually, it's faster in real life than in a video game, to be honest, because it's a lot easier to turn the gun, you know, because you're actually controlling the gun. And yeah, I found out that even in close quarter battle, I was getting like triple feeds and shit like that. I'm like, damn, it was pretty cool. All right, so now let's go on to the unrealistic. The first one is the way you move with the gun. It's too wobbly, you know. In Battlefield 3, I think it's more real. Like Call of Duty 4 is a lot more realistic how you move the gun. Like when you turn to the right or to the left with your mouse or analog stick, you know how the weapon like wobbles like a lot. Yeah, that's not realistic. When I hold the gun, I hold it pretty fucking steady, like in Call of Duty 4. And the second one is running, vaulting. It's too fast. So, and you know, I'm a pretty fit guy. I did this program called Insanity, a lot of jumping, a lot of running, and I work out 4 times a day. But I'm not ripped yet or anything, but I'm a pretty fit guy anyways, you know. And I still find that Battlefield 3 is way unrealistic when it comes to running and vaulting, because even if you're really fit, you're still not gonna dive into the ground that fast and get up and do all this acrobatic shit unless you're like some parkour guy. But you have this like 50 pounds of ammo on you, you know, you're holding your gun, you have your pistol on your side, you have all this uncomfortable shit like fucking helmet, you know, you got like all this gear on you, and that's what I have in Airsoft, and you just cannot be as agile with all that gear on, you know. So it's unrealistic kind of, but you know, I realize that it's a game, so you can make kind of exception, you know, because it's a game, so they're trying to make people feel kind of like they're super soldiers or something like that. But anyways guys, thank you for watching this video. Please like the video, subscribe to my Airsoft channel. That is in the description below. So peace out.